Welcome everybody to the Jigsaws channel. I wanted to do this live Q&A to see if anyone has any questions that they needed answered immediately. Other than that, I was just going to do this video as a follow-up on how the web hosting industry is panning out. As many of you know, we've been around since 2008, and in the web hosting industry, things have changed quite a bit. Basically, what's evolving is back in 2008, things were very, let's just say, inexpensive for web hosting. Prices were going lower and lower and lower. And what seemed, or what is happening, or what has happened since then, prices has eroded so much. The industry itself, the quality of service started going down. And with that, web hosting received somewhat of a bad annotation because, hey, this guy's offering free for all or unlimited. The quality isn't there, the support isn't what it used to be, of course, because pricing isn't what it used to be. It had eroded for all these years. And web hosting companies have been trying to basically do the best that they can do, yet stay in a realm where it was competitive price wise. What I'm seeing is basically a trend starting to bounce back from that. Ever since cPanel decided to change their pricing module on a per cPanel basis instead of a per server basis, prices have shot up. Everyone's starting to, or has started, raising their pricing for cPanel hosting. But with that is a higher level of service. And what I'm seeing is essentially better service, also a better clientele group. I know, for example, Jigsaws had to raise their pricing when cPanel raised their pricing, and I saw two things happen. The first thing was a lot of, I don't want to say bad clients, but there's clients out there that just buy the cheapest service available and just use it for abuse cases or free for all hosting or free hosting, whatnot. And what free hosting tends to do, or it brings in a bad element. It brings in people who use the server's resources for spamming, blacklisting IPs, you name it. So pretty much that's starting to go away as prices start to come back up. A lot of that element of subscriber, I don't know where they're going. I guess they're choosing web hosts that don't use cPanel. We're starting to see a better level of subscriber. I don't know if it's because they're willing to pay more, or if they're just, whatever it is, that's what's happening. So I'm starting to see that as far as an evolution in web hosting. The number of clients isn't as great, but the quality of client is better. The average, revenue per client is higher. So we're starting to see that along the industry, which is pretty interesting. I don't know how far that's gonna go. I don't know, is something going to replace hosting? Not yet. I know there's a lot of apps, a lot of software, service by software. It's just hosting is still needed if you want to register a domain, if you want to brand your website, if you want to brand your email. You're still going to need a web hosting account. You're still going to need a domain registrar. Until something else replaces that, it's still going to be around. Amazon, which pretty much is replacing everything, they haven't been truly able to replace that, at least in the end user market. Maybe in data center, or maybe in large scale, perhaps. But folks like you and me, who may have a home-based business or a restaurant or a small business that want to register a domain, that want to have their brochure type website up, they're still going to need web hosting account from Jigsaws or GoDaddy or whatnot. That's kind of it. I just wanted to put this video out there If you guys have any questions, open up a support ticket. If you guys want to send me any questions, do post them down below. I like them to be public comments. That way everybody can learn from it rather than just, direct dialogue from you and I. Aside from that, thank you very much for watching and have a great day. Bye.